What happens when a woman gets in the way of the Clintons? Our next guest might be the perfect example. In a recent Politico article, a former advisor to President Clinton referred to her as sick and stalker-like with a, quote, obsession over former President Bill Clinton. He's talking about Virginia State Delegate Barbara Comstock, who is now running for Congress. Good morning, Barbara.
Good morning. Great to be with you.
What is your relationship with the Clintons, and why would some of their former staffers and aides come out with such strong words against you?
Listen, I worked for Congressman Frank Wolf, who represents a district outside here in Northern Virginia, and it's the district that I'm now running in. And when I was a senior aide to Congressman Wolf, he had tasked me with investigating the wrongful firing of 7 travel office employees who were in the course of our investigation, fully exonerated, and even Democrats apologized to them. So these folks are, focused on the 20th century. I've been now a state legislator for 5 years after being a senior Justice Department official and a senior partner in a law firm. And as a legislator, I have been in leadership position, chairman of the Science and Technology Committee, working on jobs, of the 21st century. So our campaign is focused on the 21st century, putting people back to work, making sure we strengthen our military because we have a strong defense industry in our district, and a lot of the things you've been talking about this morning, my constituents are very concerned about.
Of course, and I want to ask you how concerned you are, though. I mean, right now as a congressional candidate, it would matter more to have a target on your back from the Clintons, who many see as quite powerful when it comes to politics. So do you even think that they're going to pull back these efforts to perhaps deny you the opportunity to take the seat?
Well, this seat has been held for 34 years by my former boss, Congressman Wolf, who's working closely with us. I don't worry about those kind of attacks and assaults. What I really worry about are the assaults on our economy by this administration, that lackadaisical attitude about foreign affairs that you were just discussing with the president, and really being able to go in and get to work on solving the problems of, getting our economy going again. Just earlier this month, Terry McAuliffe, who's now our Democrat governor in Virginia, he signed my research and development tax credit bill, praising it, saying that this was the kind of bill that would help us, put people back to work, innovation.
Sure.
So these are the things that I'm focused on that bring people together, not the divisive politics of the past.
So you've got a Democrat there supporting you, supporting your research and what you're putting forward. But then why, from so long ago, are the Clintons set on calling you a stalker? Their people are calling you stalker. They're calling you someone who's obsessed with Bill Clinton. Why would someone who used to work for them still attack you now? Why is this relevant today?
Well, listen, you'd have to ask them. They've this is their way of making a living these days. But people are really concerned about their jobs and their future, and not these kind of issues. And it's this kind of neglect of these issues that you're seeing with this administration and the Democrats. They have nothing else they can run on. They certainly can't run on this economy.
If you move
I'm proud
forward
to run on my record as a state legislator because I've been very successful, been the go-to person on technology bills and
jobs. We hear you there.
Yeah.
Barbara, let me ask you this, though. We're looking 2016. If we're seeing Hillary Clinton in the White House and you in Congress, how's that going to work?
Well, I've learned a long time ago not to predict the future on elections. I'm running in this election and running on the issues that my constituents care about and the things that I hear every day as I go out to county fairs and to our 4th of July events. And, they care about their jobs, not, things from the past. And they care about, how they're being assaulted by this economy, Obamacare.
Absolutely.
Putting people out of work.
Barbara Comstock, we want to thank you for joining us today as you look to the future, not the past.
Exactly. That's what it's all about, and that's what our children need.